Hello, Harper. Hi, Karen. Aaron. Hello, Karen, Aaron, Krista, Dean, Harper, Barton. Harper Valley PTA. At the Harper Valley PTA. It's a traffic nightmare here. Everybody's honking at the cops. Cops are yelling at people to calm down. This guy over here is screaming at people. And that's the tow truck guy telling people to calm down. I think he's a volunteer. So we have a volunteer police force. This guy's yelling at people to calm down, which is pretty funny. Oh, they're loading the first car up. This is creating a traffic disaster. That's why I parked strategically. What's up, Lady Wise? What's up? What's up, Alex? Lady Summer, Tan Baby, Cindy, Locomoco. See that? I told you, it's the volunteers. This is a volunteer. We have a volunteer community patrol. This guy's a volunteer community patrol. He just volunteers so he can come out here and yell at people, which is pretty funny. It's just retired people who come out on and put on a yellow vest at accident scenes and shit like this. They do a little bit of neighborhood watch, but it's nice having them in your neighborhood. I mean, it's nice having the extra help. What's up, Jim? Which song was I just singing? Oh, Harper Valley PTA. Are you talking about the Harper Valley PTA? Well, somebody's name in the chat is Harper, and it triggered the song. Certain words always trigger songs in my head. Very musical that way. At the Harper Valley PTA. Yeah, Harper. There's Harper right there. Harper triggered it. Harper Barton triggered it. Yeah, at the Harper Valley PTA. I didn't go back on TikTok because I'm irritated when that happens. I wasn't giving any fucking misinformation, but just because I was saying COVID or saying jab and saying whatever, I didn't give a fucking single bit of misinformation. Listen to this guy just yelling at people. The community patrol guy. He's power tripping with his community patrol car right here. I think I'm gonna volunteer for the volunteer community patrol so I can get one of these cars and I can run around yelling at people. Barbara Eden. Yeah. I don't think someone might have reported me. Oh shit, they're pulling this over now. Let's watch the car get pulled over. But what I think happened was I literally was talking so much COVID and the jab, and I said that it affected my eyes and I couldn't get a job and all. I talked so much COVID, I think I wasn't thinking, because we all know you can't talk about COVID on TikTok. I think it was just algorithm triggered. I think AI algorithm listening to words triggered it, the violation. It didn't, I mean, it was only a warning or a violation or whatever. Yeah, give me one of these yellow vests and one of these little community patrol cars. What's awesome is they're BMWs. And you know I'll run the shit out of that fucking thing. This is why I like YouTube too. I will get one of these fucking little Beamer cars and run the fucking shit right out of it. If there's any ladies young enough in there, I might even hit on some of the other community patrol women. You know what I'm saying? Some nice networking. Some nice networking happening. Man, I got a headache. I got a headache from my refractive amblyopia. The cop is trying to push the van over. This meathead right here was literally just trying to push the van over. Does he really think he was going to be able to push the van over? Titanic Towing's got another wreck right here. That motherfucker thought he was going to push this van over just now. People don't know how to drive is what happened. This is a very fucking... First of all, they have terrible traffic control right now. Parking enforcement should be here directing the traffic, but they got community patrol out here doing it. The whole thing's a disaster. I have strategically parked where I can get out of here without problemos. I just want to see him flip this van. This guy's giving us the stink eye. Uh-oh, here comes a cute girl. I don't want to put the camera right on her, everybody. Jesus Christ. I was trying to think of pickup lines for fucking 12 seconds right there, and I just went blank. I drew a blank. I get so nervous when a cute girl's approaching. First of all, it would have been harassment because she's not trying to get hit on at a fucking... Jesus Christ. Was she too young for me? I was trying to think of how am I gonna... This guy's yelling at people. This guy's screaming at people. We might have to tell this dude to calm down before we leave. Well, she's yelling at people too. Everybody's just yelling at people. He's yelling at this guy. He's yelling at this guy who's not answering. He's yelling, "Are you crossing?" Is that Joel Walsh? It's a good question. It's a good question. My eyes just burning up. All right, let's see him flip this van over. All right, let's pull it over. Let's see if anybody gets hurt. Flip this thing over so I can get the hell out of here. Doctor Who hat wear, you gotta wash your hands after you wiped your ass. Well, you should tell that to my cat. Ow. Because my cat wipes her ass with her tongue. You know what I mean? You gotta wash your hands after you wipe your ass, but my cat washes her ass with her tongue. So how does that work? You don't, You don't have any civilians like this? Well, we're depleted. So this is a So it's a volunteer community patrol, and they let them run around in these little BMWs. These are slick little fucking electric BMWs, I think. And it's all, I've never seen well, actually I have seen some younger people that do it, but it's mostly older retirees doing it. Between these guys and the cops, they're doing a terrible job. I think this would be a good place for a DUI checkpoint. You know what I mean? I should have just went back on TikTok. Ow. This is tractionless. Now flip this over. There you go, buddy. Now pull this fucking car over, would you? Oh, here comes actual traffic control. So this guy's a professional traffic control. He works for the parking enforcement. I can tell by his official hat. They finally have a real traffic controller here to now take control of the situation. Oh, and they're parked back there. So see, that's an official parking enforcement car, and those guys are trained to do traffic control. So they actually got someone on scene, and the community guys are now gone. You got this guy with the white gloves, like he looks like he's ready to go to a ballroom for a meal or golfing, depending on... Shouldn't those white gloves be like a glow-in-the-dark yellow like the vest? Or what? Or no? All right, they're gonna try and pull this van over now. Look at, here's the knucklehead who tried to push it over with brute force. He doesn't have leverage. Oh, he's gonna have to chain it up better. Maybe I will go on TikTok. I'll just use my other phone. I never thought of that. There we are. Look at this cop is going to try pushing it over again. Are these guys the biggest? These guys are knuckleheads. The cops are trying to push that van over. Come on, guys. Really? You guys? Really? You got to be kidding me, guys. Can you believe these cops were trying to push the van over? And we have real traffic control here finally. Looks like somebody's being arrested over here. Hello, Diane's dystopian world. Hello, Tash Kardash. Miss Dallas Cowboys. Miss Dallas. Living the Dallas dream. We're on the 405 freeway at Nordhoff. Lizzie. Can't believe it takes this long, Jenny. Jenny, this is the fastest I've ever seen him do it. It usually takes him a couple of hours, but this is in such a disastrous position. Yeah, Timmy, I know. They literally, instead of putting something in the front bottom to brace it, like some kind of a block jam that you would use on a tire, instead of being smart enough to do that, the cops were literally trying to push the van over. This is the geniuses we have working on this right now. Oh, right, Tash Kardash, I remember. You live in a town, I remember. You're outside of Mesquite by a little bit or something, but not that far. But you should embrace Dallas as your own. You should be like, you know what? I'm a Dallas Texan. It is true. This guy is not the. This is not the brightest. Oh, there it goes. They got it. He got it. He did it. Yay! We did it. You did it, you guys. Congratulations. All Chiefs here. Kansas City Chiefs. Well, I hope you're aware that the Kansas City Chiefs are the Dallas Texans. Are you aware of that? Look at the shot that van took, though, in the original accident. The Kansas City Chiefs are the Dallas Texans. I hope you know that. Oh boy. Did you guys know that the Sacramento Kings were originally the Kansas City Omaha Kings? They were actually the Kansas City Kings, and then they split between Kansas City and Omaha for a season or two. And then they went to Sacramento. Like, think about it. The Kansas City baseball team is the Royals, the Kansas City Royals. Well, they had a basketball team as well. It was the Kansas City Kings. And then they split with Omaha, and then it was the Kansas City Omaha Kings. And then it became the Sacramento Kings. Yay! Anyway, I'm signing off of the YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube. Thanks for checking in. I'm on TikTok.